blocking your road. Ain't you pumpkin pie? It's all the way outside. You got some in your eye. Better cut across the room. Smile at me, ignore all my woes. And a bathroom stall. You are the best of them all. Talk about romance movie and the ones that I might I lied about all the world that I told your friend. You're still on my mind. That train never left. And everything I needed is gonna go away. And everything I wanted will never stay. It's like a Halloween costume. It comes to town. Every good thing must come to an end.
Well, the Stream Deck decided to just not be cooperative at all. Let's move this a little closer here. But yeah, we're back streaming. Here we are. Gonna do some more CDI stuff, and we're gonna check out Dimo's quest tonight. Partly it's a simpler. Oh, I just saw your message on Discord, Sam. Oh my. Oh. What? Let me get in the chats here to make sure I have the most up-to-date information. What? That looks like a kind of working PC. Very interesting. Not gonna be as interesting. Oh, what I'm doing is gonna be not near as interesting as that, but we're gonna try a little bit. But yeah, Dimo's quest. Let's sort of jump right in and see how it goes. Oh man, if it's tipped in a certain way. Oh, is there like a loose maybe there's a loose connection or something? Maybe a broken solder joint somewhere? Oh goodness, like hopefully the board isn't cracked or anything, but maybe it just needs like a massive reflow on things. Or maybe like, cause I don't know if there's many, there's like a daughter board on there, right? Like maybe you just need to like, no, deoxit something? I don't know. Oh gosh. That's crazy. I mean, congrats. That's a heck of a find. Well done. The accidental fix.
Hi, I'm Dimo. Do you like candy as much as I do? Well, I'm gonna take you on a candy quest, and I know the perfect place. It's pretty dangerous out there, so come on and help me if you dare.
So Dimo's quest, right? Let's first soak in the theme and ambiance of it here. Kind of got to discuss what Sam before, but those who might be looking at the stream later on. This is a port of an Amiga game. I think it was also ported to MS-DOS. The original character was like a frog going to these like castles and different like fantasy lands to collect candy, I think to impress the king to marry the princess or possibly turn back into a prince. For whatever reason, for the CDI port, they added in voiceover and they changed the character to some cool rad kid with a skateboard and sunglasses with a very interesting voice. I also want to show this because they did a little backstory and little stills here. And you'll notice in the soundtrack there's like a little baby crying sometimes. And I think it was all because of this. Yeah, that right there. So it's all just weird how they try to shoehorn in this radical kid candy quest thing. But that's what we have going on. Yeah. And I think this is supposed to be the kid dropped his coin in the sewer, but then a mysterious sign comes up that says candy free this way. So this is a whole quest to get free candy because we don't have money. And that's what we're doing for Dimo's quest. Produced by Vision Factory, which did...
Hi, I'm Dimo.
I'm sorry, Dimo.
Do you like candy as much as I do? Well, I'm gonna take you on a candy quest, and I know the perfect place. It's pretty dangerous out there, so come on and help me if you dare.
Some other things too. We're using the Commander remote for this because at least with the gamepad adapters I have, the cursor moves way too fast. So it actually works really well with these remotes. There are a number of games that actually lend themselves silly well to a remote.
What's your name, dude?
This rad kid stuff, oh, it's all throughout and it's beautiful. And even though the system has internal memory, this is a password-based game. So we gotta have passwords, which helps with streaming, because then I can just record the password or pull it off of the stream. So the game itself, it's very reminiscent of Chip's Challenge. Each level, you have a number of pieces of candy you're trying to collect under a certain time limit, which you see they give me 50 minutes. I don't know if that's 50 minutes for the entire thing or 50 minutes for just a level, but that's what we got. Yeah. It's the scream. That's a burp. Yeah, that's what we got. Radical. Truly radical. So just a loose screen connection. Is that a ribbon going to the Mobo then?
Green. Blue. Red. Yellow.
I've played some of these levels a couple times, so for the most part I should know what I'm doing. Let's not, get ahead of ourselves, but
Green.
that should be the case at least.
Yellow. Blue.
But yeah, the Commander remote does feel nice. It's
Red.
a nice, like, rubber buttons on everything as opposed to kind of the hard plastic stuff with the hand controller that came with my console.
Red.
And yeah, I mean, especially with batteries in it, it has a nice weight.
Hey, you're not so bad after all.
Whoa. With batteries in it, it has a nice weight to it. It's good. It's a good feeling remote. I approve. Oh. Interesting. There's levels where you can fall off. Here we are.
red, yellow, red,
Let's see here. So I think how I wanted to do this before is yellow, red, red like that. You know, or if I, you know, press along. Right. Yeah, a couple options there of what it could be.
red,
But, yo, it boots, though. That's amazing. Like, that is huge. I'll have to check out the programs in Discord later, but, yo, that is...
red,
So were you just
yellow,
messing around with the computer, and then you just sort of tricked it into working? Is that kind of what happened there? Oh, I didn't want to do that one. I guess that's the one we're doing. Or I'll walk off the ledge. Okay, so when you bought 2 more of them, did you buy them before or after you've had this
Red,
accidental
yellow.
fix? As I keep walking off ledges, I'm just getting too antsy with my controller
Red.
here. So excited for this laptop fix that I'm just jumping off ledges.
red, yellow,
So they give me this crazy time limit. I wonder if there's ever a level that actually takes 50 minutes to do. That would be just nuts.
Oh, radical, dude.
I'm one, whoa, radical dude. So don't want to ignore that. But oh, and if I die once, that's a level score. Do I have a total score? Time bonus. Sure. Okay, yeah, so I'm assuming if I die, then I lose my score. That's cool. Well done, you've got the high score. We're not caring about score in this right now, we're just trying to get through the levels. I see, so they were like, okay, we're gonna fix this one way or another, we got some spares, but now you very, very well might have just an army of these laptops. Vio, eat your heart out. So this one, I'm controlling a vacuum with these arrows. And I don't want the vacuum to touch the bombs. Oh, shoot. And so the vacuum is basically collecting the candy for me right now. Again, it's another fold in the puzzle elements of Dimo's quest. Whoa, dude. Welcome to my awesome adventure. Hope you like to get candy. Oh, I'm just going to the exit now. Bam.
Nice going, man.
Oh, Mr. Dremel. Put the plastic in my blade. I'm Mr. Dremel. Dremels are fun. So this one, we have switches that open up paths, and enemies can walk over the switches.
red, red,
Ta-da! One of the long screws makes squeaking noises when I try to unscrew it, then the head stripped off. Neat! Well, I guess... Oh, it's stripped out. Just... Ugh. That's brutal. So you got some C screws, or maybe they got some Loctite in there that's really working well. Oh yeah, this one, okay. This one took me a hot second to figure out when I was doing it earlier. So I gotta like basically balance out using rocks to kill certain enemies and also not block myself out of certain spots. So go with the sunglasses. Yo, dude. Almost made it. I mean, it might be better if I just kill them off with the rock right away. We'll see. I was able to do it before where I didn't really touch them before. But maybe that's not what we want to be doing. Try to simplify my life a little bit here. There. So we actually want to open this up first because there's hidden candy there. Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear like the hard drive's good too, because I can't imagine what the driver situation would be like for those. I mean, there's probably people who've backed up the some sort of hard drive image before, maybe a driver disk. So that certainly wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility, but just kind of thinking through it a little bit, like, all right, I gotta get you now. Like, if you end up, hey, we got the hardware going, but oh, come on, why did I? You know. Because I'm assuming we're not gonna be like, let's put haiku on these laptops now. Because, though, these are probably, what, Pentium? These are Pentium class laptops. So, I think Haiku needs at least, like, a Pentium 2, so you wouldn't even be able to do that. You'd be just whatever's going to be friendly with this machine. Okay, I think we can go down. And an item I got earlier guards me from this lava. So I can exit and go, yeah!
No problemo.
These catchphrases are really good. Right. Is there room enough to do like a SD solution in there? Oh yeah, so these carts, I can ride in them. If I don't enter it in from the side, I will get squished. I found that out the other day. There's a green key.
Green.
Green. Ooh. I gotta watch out for that. And see, this is very Chips Challenge-like here.
Blue.
I guess it kind of depends on how much you want to invest in the laptops too, which you may want to do a little bit. I mean, especially you kind of have a couple of them now. So we have a green, oh, blue. Well, we need that anyway.
Yellow.
So we have a yellow now. I think that there was a yellow in the beginning, right? As I squish myself, this is fine. Yeah, that's a yellow. Okay, so I almost have it beat. Okay, just gotta stop, you know, killing myself. This is actually a pretty easy map here. As long as I don't get myself run over. I didn't want a high score anyway, dude. Cowabunga, man. Oh, I can't even... Alright, so it's not even gonna let me run on those. Okay, I thought I could at least do that, maybe, but... No. Can't even do that. Got it. Brave stuff. Ooh.
Green.
Like, upgrade... integrated components kind of brave stuff. Like, make one of them not so Pentium 1 class anymore kind of brave stuff.
Blue.
Is that kind of what we're talking here? There we go.
Yellow.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, interesting. I see. Man, this voiceover is just inspiring. I tell you. Love it. The sensor I have in the remote here, they all have like a pretty good read range here. Like, I'm not having to be super accurate with what I'm pointing to. Okay, so don't hit the bombs. I feel like this would be a good speedrunners game. Like, some levels will be pretty finite what you can do, but I mean, probably a lot of them actually, but I guess it depends if there's any interesting exploits one could do. Yeah, there's ghosts there. Those ghosts will show up and try to do funny business in a bit, I'm sure. So those bombs are just like enemies. If you touch them, you die. So we avoid the bombs. We just want the candy. Okay, so now we have to get to the exit. Is there anything over here just of interest? Oh, this thing might go like all kinds of ways around. Okay, interesting. Alright. Well, let's do it. So these are gonna run. As I run into it, I have to do that all over again. Good. Oh, that's groovy, dude. Ribbit, man. So, like, certainly the frog is more tolerable as a character. Sure. Freely admit that. However, there is a particular personality with having just the middle-aged dude voicing a radical 90s kid I mean, that's a unique charm. I think that adds something to this experience. None of it is like the intention of the character. Like, that's for sure. It's definitely irony that makes it, I hesitate to say, appealing. Oh, gosh. Attitude. I get Kid Chameleon vibes. That's what I get. The misplaced use of Terminator 2 quotes. Which, oh, what year did that movie come out? Like, is it something to where those were just phrases that were popular of the time, and then just being in Terminator 2 just sort of, or why we remember them, but they were used as like part of this caricature before? Or is this like, oh yeah, that movie made them popular, that's what cool kids say, here we are in Dimo's Quest. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I guess I have to go lower. I thought I could make that, but I just can't. I feel like with some of the puzzle games too, like Hotel Mario and this, there's a degree of tedium that's involved with some of the challenges. This is pointed out with work folks with at least Hotel Mario earlier today. Where, like, you know, kind of the cool things described about Hotel Mario before, but part of what presents challenge, or at least a conflict, is more or less the introduction of some form of tedium with the puzzle. Like in this, it's every time you die, you gotta restart stuff over again. Hotel Mario, it's, you know, the opening of closed doors to then go back and close those doors, sort of thing. And with that, though, I'm even trying to think of, do we have good modern day representations of this kind of puzzle game or this genre in general? Here we go. We got rocks. We got... Oh! Good to know. Okay. So yeah. Terminator 2 could have definitely been a healthy influence with choices in phrases in the script in this. Good to know. Now, if this were pre-Wii days, I'd be like, man, using a remote like this is kind of weird and uncomfortable. Post-Wii era stuff, it's just like more Wiimote like posture I have with my hands and everything. I know it works out. Do you think? Wait, how much money do we put down on? Is there going to be a "I'll be back" thrown out there? I know "Hasta la Vista, baby" is in this, so we can't. That's not fair. But we're going to get an "I'll be back." Oh, what? There's bombs underneath some of the rocks too? Okie dokie, Smokey. Okay. So maybe only one rock is right. Cool. Trial and error, baby. Now we're playing a game of this period. Now it feels like an Amiga game. Here we are. Now it's all familiar. I think we did get a cowabunga. We got a burp. Let's see what else we got. Radical. We got, like, dudes used quite a bit for sure. Okay. So let's try this rock. Okay, this rock is fine. Do I have to do that? Maybe there's not a bomb underneath that other one? We'll have to try that. CDI ahead of its time. You know, at least in the multimedia aspect, I like its approach. I certainly do not have a perspective on what would have driven sales for this thing or what would have tanked it. Like, what I've played... Okay, so it might be important to see what games were here on a timeline of some kind. And I don't know what the cost of this thing was either, but... I mean, there hasn't been enough here for me to be like, oh, I can't see why anyone would buy this. Like, usability, like, so honestly, it's been easier to use in the 3DO. I think overall there's a better variety of games and even just general activities to do than the 3DO. I love me some 3DO. There's apparently a bomb underneath here. Okay. Alright, we got our shoes. I think we need that to go over that ice. And that opens something up. Probably stuff on the other side, which means I have to go back through this. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's see where this takes me. It's just down still, okay. So I need to push rocks to... And I'm hoping I don't need to push other rocks over here too, which could be a thing. $4.99. Guess we have to just kind of try things. I think the rock would probably stop me. Right? Yes. So I have to get another rock. Probably, yeah. Alright, I think... Oh, I can't go back, can I? I can't, like, push it there. Oh, what? I could probably push it down. Oh, I see. Like that. Clever. Okay, okay. Clever. Clever, clever, clever. Alright, we got it.
Oops, sorry, man.
I mean, we might get to eat my shorts. Eat My Shorts is around a lot. So those are temporary. I think those will probably free those monsters, I think that's the deal. Yeah. Probably this might be a mistake, but we're gonna see if we can use a rock to kill one of these or both. Sure. That's fine. Yeah, I probably should have killed some more. $1,000. Wow. Price might have been a little price prohibitive. Gotcha. I'm dead. I should have gone up when I could have. I had my chance. Yeah. I'm trying to just rush it. Being impatient, you know. Well, let's explore what this way does. So I can go. Need 3 stones for it. We can get through this. We can do it. Oh, I pressed side and step down. Yeah, that's a pretty expensive proposition there. Water hurts. So then I think the 3DO was like 700. And that's a 90s money too. That's not our money. So that is pretty pricey, man. Whoops, I pressed the 2 button.
Hurry up, man, I'm getting bored.
So there you go, got a little bit of getting bored, whatever. Does that need a rock to break it or something? Oh, great. Okay. Time to figure something out. Well, we got 1 rock left, so we gotta make it count. What do I do? isn't a game console based on that. Oh yeah, it's not a
Go
game
ahead,
console.
make a choice. Any
I'd speak of it as a
choice.
console. It's not a game console. Yes, it's a multimedia device. Yes. You're not having to argue against anything in that regard for sure. What is missing there? Do I need to have an enemy go there or something? I think both buttons have it go to the menu. But yes, it was trying to establish a standard, a multimedia standard. I mean, that's why you had all those markets too, with like with content for educational stuff. You had presentation training materials, interactive entertainment like this, of course. So the manual doesn't tell me much at all. What would I need to have that open up? Is there something up here I missed, like a switch or anything? There's fire. Huh. Yeah, I liken the CDI more to like how some Laserdisc players were used in the classroom, things like that. So that funneled those guys out, which that helps. I wonder, do I need to have these guys like all go down? So I got 2 stones here. I need 3 for the bridge. That might leave me 1. It's got 4 up there. If I want to say reroute guys to go on that. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if I need to like funnel all these enemies to the other side or something. So I need 1 more for that, and then I really just need to get a stone in the upper left corner, and that should route them across the bridge here. and do it without killing them. So I don't have many tries at this, but I should have enough. It's my candy quest. Okay. Oh, I forgot they'd bounce off of that like that. I need to watch myself. Like, I might be doing this right, but I really don't know. I don't have any good way of really telling that, you know what I mean? Okay. Yes, they are indeed spicy. I'm also making such a huge assumption about how this is supposed to work. 'Cause I don't know. I'm certainly learning some fun ways of manipulating enemies. And if this isn't like part of the solution at all, then like I'm just being all it's so finicky. What's help do? Oh, okay.
Pay attention. Hey, you might actually learn something.
Okay. 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 Sure. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Sure.
Need some help? Well, here it is.
Explosive. Sure. We figured that out. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Sweet.
Pay attention. Hey, you might actually learn something.
So I need to use several. So I need to use stones on that. Okay, so the enemies. All right, so I didn't have to do the whole thing with the enemies. That was fun, though. I wonder if I need to be able to, like, just... Let's try to get one. I wonder if I have to like build up momentum to hit the wall. You know what I mean? Oh shoot. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. And I'm assuming it's like a momentum thing too. Like maybe, because like at least I may have to like be straight on with the stone I push onto it. That might be kind of what happens there. No, I'm not gonna kill myself that way. I guess that means I really only need one stone out of this. Because they have a rock there. Well, maybe I need more. Maybe I will need to bring more over. I left something unaccounted for up here. Oh, yeah. Great. Woo! Oh. I think I can bring this over the bridge though. I hit a few more times. Okay. I might have just enough to do this, hopefully. Goodness. Well, at least there were some instructions somewhere to give me a clue. Please be enough. No, I gotta restart. So every rock is needed. Okay. Understood. This is fine. We're doing great. And this is the quickest way across, too, so let's not get that twisted. And I gotta keep these guys in like a circle. Can't get cute with anything here. Crap, like that. Well, I'm glad I didn't pay $1,000 in 1990s money for this, because that would have been real pricey. Would I have thought it'd been worth it? I think that's kind of a fair thought exercise. Oh shoot, I had it ish, not really, but I can't kill any of you. Yeah, that wasn't gonna do what I thought. That wasn't gonna do what I wanted it to do. Bummer, dude. We should get some candy and pizza later, man. Yeah, I can't say getting candy has ever come across as radical. I wasn't even thinking there. Like, is there ever a time where, like, cool 90s kid was like, candy was a part of this? Maybe, like, bubble gum. No. Oh, shoot, I had it. I panicked. I had it and I panicked. Oh, what? They're gonna start coming down here a little bit. Yep, okay. I've done this to myself. This is fine. It might actually make it a little bit easier to manage some of these stones. That's what I will tell myself. Okay, let's get the first one. Okay. We have shown it's possible. It is. Synth Saxy. For sure. Okay. So I guess what's kind of interesting too is they're using Red Book audio for this. So this was I wonder if this was like recorded off of the sound chip of the Amiga. You know what I mean? I'm not aware at all of what the actual sound hardware is on the CDI, but I can certainly imagine if they wanted to keep a look and feel of the Amiga, beyond changing the main character sprite, of course, but... you know, that would be an option, since they'd be using a CD media thing. Got it. You're right, Green Book audio.
No problemo.
No problemo. Ooh, we get check is in the mail? We might get that. So now we're in a gauntlet level. I need to have a flotation device for that. We got ghosts and we got bugs. And we got blocks to destroy. Okay. an idea of what's what. I can't go there yet because I need to fire stuff. That's an elevator that goes... Oh, we got an enemy just running around too. Okay, it's fine. I do wonder if they're gonna have some levels where I have to like route enemies in a certain way. Like, it feels like mechanically that's there in the game. That should be a thing. Maybe you know, expert levels. I think I'm gonna go on the side of where that green key is. That might be the best bet.
Green.
Green. That's all we need out of this section. So we should be able to go to the water area now. Okay. So we did that. That was fun. What else do we need to do? What else? There's a breakable block up there. Oh, I guess we have to go in through that. I don't have a yellow key yet, though. Okay, we have to go through here. That it might be like a... Okay.
Yellow. Yellow.
Got a couple yellow keys. Okay. Okay. Is that it? All right. I'll take it. I won't complain. So we got a couple yellow keys now. We had entrance up there. Now it looks like a hole to do. With the exit, mind you. Yeah. I wonder if this is like supposed to be in the shape of something. Oh yeah, that breaks away. So that's cool. I guess we head over to the elevator section and fall to our death. That's good. Oh, that's right. That's where we started out at. I see you saying with about the computer. This works. Congratulations, you have a working computer. Well, except for, I guess, finding the loose connection. But once you find that, then you have a super working computer. Alright. Those just take you to Hades.
Yellow. Yellow.
They see me, I was like, man, I want to make this game more than what it is, so we're gonna have monster routing and all this. Okay. So here's the thing about that. We need to blow up that area. So if I were going to do that, what I would need to do... So I kind of want to move this to the left. can't move it up. It's either the left or the right. Can I get it in 2 stones? I guess we'll see let's do it in 2 stones. Can we? I think we can. Okay. That probably needed to go to the left. No, we can get it. We can get it. It's fine. This is fine. I guess bonus points if you somehow figure out a way to do that, but I don't think that's possible. So then we need to go up here, across that, across this, yellow for that. Got that. 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 We got a bomb up there. I can't do anything about the bomb. I can certainly kill the blob here. Do that. We have 1 green, 1 yellow left. We get a blue up there. But I need something to kill that bomb. I messed that up. Dang it. I realized I messed up that puzzle. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Fudge. Do you see anything else in this screen?
Well, what do you want to do, kid?
That's another one, always calling you kid. You know, the maintenance is basically done. Yeah, so like you mean talking about like the caps and all that? So I'll show you where I messed up with the rock pushing. Seeing it now, I'm like, yep, totally messed that up. I guess another question with for
Green.
yeah, caps and battery, got it. Oh yeah, you did replace those. Oh yeah, and you also like, oh, you did all kinds of work on that motherboard with all the corrosion stuff too. Yeah, like you were at work with that. Another. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say you'll see when we get to it what I messed up on for those blocks if you didn't already see it. It became pretty obvious when I started looking at it a little bit. Like, yeah, I messed that up. Anywho. In the meantime, yeah, another thing to probably
Yellow.
ask oneself about this particular game is this better than Chip's Challenge? Right? Like, I think that's a fair question. Certainly they're comparable games. I think Chip's Challenge is definitely like aesthetically more appealing than this. Like this kind of feels like that usual retro PC just random collection of themes thrown together that seem to something's gonna stick appealing wise maybe. You know, like it's gonna have Candy, a cute character, whatever. Just sort of a grab bag of images and whatnot to put together what ends up being the look and feel of the game. Beyond gameplay, of course. So I think Chip's Challenge definitely has a bit of an edge there. But besides that, like, I kind of want to say this game... Oh, how are we going to do that? How do I get a rock up there? Do I get a rock up there? There's a blue key. What's that go to? Oh, never mind. There's a slip and slide there, so I probably wasn't as bad off as I thought it was.
Blue.
Okie dokie. I was just making stuff up. Got it. But no, like I'm finding the puzzles in this to be, I think, scaling up at a pace I like. Because I think the first couple levels of Chip's Challenge get a little, I see, there's the doorway I need. Like, it's a little bit of a slow start. And so I do feel like this speeds things up a little bit better in terms of difficulty of the puzzles and sophistication of the puzzles. Oh, really? That was too soon? Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna be kind of a clear, this is better than that either, kind of thinking through it. I think it's definitely somewhat different qualities of almost the same game. I also don't think I ever got a good feel, like, because I probably got, what, to maybe level 10 in Chip's Challenge? Like, I never got super deep into it. It was like, what, 99 levels?
Green.
But, like, I feel like this game has given me a better sense of the scope it can go into a lot sooner than something like Chip's Challenge. And having played some not so fantastic ports of Chip's Challenge at times, and this has come from someone, like I bought the, like, was like a remake sort of thing they did and pseudo sequel to Chip's Challenge on Steam.
Yellow.
So I have some, you know, cool content of that as well. This, it's certainly an appealing, overall an appealing soundtrack and all of that. All the animations for the enemies are pretty smooth overall. So it's a little like jittery, which is how they did this stuff for Chip's Challenge, and I know some of the remake or revamps of it, they cleaned some of that up. I think from a design perspective, some of the levels so far, they don't feel like 100% super refined. Like, especially this level here, it feels like there's little paths that, while they give a look to aspects of the level, they don't seem to be all intertwined into, why don't I push that first rock into the wall? I don't know which one you're talking about. One more. Okay, so there's guns there. That's good to know. Okay, maybe I can... Okay. Woo, okay.
Hey, you're not so bad after all.
Thanks. I mean, maybe there's an easier way of managing some of those rocks than how I was doing it. I kind of got a set path.
We're almost there, but there's even more candy out there, so come on, follow me.
Oh yeah, just like The Apprentice with, was it Factory... I'll have to review the footage compared to your notes there, man. Because I'm not recalling what I probably should be recalling there. Perfect. Oh, it's called Run. Interesting.
Yellow.
I guess part of it's get those cannons on that side there. Okay. I don't trust that teleporter at all.
Time's up.
Oh, dang. How much time do you give me? 55 seconds? Oh,
Yellow.
okay. Got it. Now I understand.
Green.
Run. Understood.
Yellow. Green.
I guess it's just something they do. Oh, dang. I wasn't even looking at the clock. I was so used to having that,
Yellow.
like, 50-minute limit.
Green.
Now I have to be precise with my remote.
Yellow.
Oh, that's
Green.
hilarious. Time to be very choosy about what I pick. We got green.
Blue. Red.
How much time I got left? 18
Yellow.
seconds. We got this. Easy, 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 easy.
Hey, you're not so bad after all.
What's next? We got more candy to get. Two minutes, 30 seconds for this? Okay. Dang it. Ah. Easy. Easy. Don't trust teleporters. Teleporters are evil. Trust going off a ledge. Ledge is reliable. We're good. We got this. But I'll say this is definitely a type of puzzle game I am very happy to see on some sort of platform. It's one I particularly enjoy. Especially when I get to fall off the ledges on my own accord. I mean, you know, like for the SNES, they're... I'm just gonna try it out. Oh, that's the exit.
Yellow.
Understood. I just wasn't... I was not paying attention now, dude. But, like, you know, there were some bad ports over on the SNES, at least. I can't remember if the Genesis had one, too. But certainly these 90s consoles, like... You know, we've specifically looked for ports of Chips Challenge onto the console and just have not had anything satisfactory in that regard. So at least to have something like this on a console like the CDI, I think is pretty slick. Shoot, I'm rushing myself and I shouldn't rush myself. We got plenty of time. We're not in the run level anymore. You know? Oh, went just 1, 2, 4. Okay. It is kind of tough on this pad, just because sometimes the double feels on it, and it's a little bit easier to get lost on the pad than it is on a D-pad. I would certainly be lying if I said this was the greatest thing I've ever used, and there were 0 flaws. No idea what that switch did. Why'd I do that? I was there. Why did I do that? Why'd I do that to myself?
Yellow.
Just to have that ahead of time. Actually, it wouldn't super surprise me if that key was actually required. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, you didn't get the key at the very beginning of the level and you went through all of this? Womp womp. there is a convenience to the remote, that's no doubt. And so like with my controller adapters, for example, I think I could adjust some of the sensitivity of the D-pad, but I have to basically recompile a Arduino code to do that. Like there's not really an easy way to configure that. So I just open up the adapter and you don't have to dump the code necessarily because they're using open source solution. But get the open source solution from here, adjust these numbers here, rewrite it to the chip, and now you've adjusted your controller adapter. And I'm like, I could get myself set up for that. It's definitely not impossible. I would not call it convenient. And I think part of it too is there's a little bit of me wanting to play this as kind of intended. Why'd I stop? And I do think some of these games like this, like Master Labyrinth and Clue, Backgammon, basically any of the board game ports. And then there's like some party games as well, like the one I showed you before, like Third Degree, I think it's called. Like those definitely seem like they are intended to be using a remote, just with how the cursor works, and it's like turn-based, dude, you know? Oh, I don't even have a right key for that. Do I have to go backwards? Oh, what are you making me do? Oh, well, you remember I said, like, oh, hey, I like how this really ramps up. Yes, I did burn cycle. I do want to try that. It looks like it's some sort of pre-rendered point-and-click adventure-y thing. Very FMV feeling, right? Of the time. Oh, that's why the red doesn't go in a circle. It seemed to be kind of recommended. I don't remember if I have that on another... Did that come out on the 3DO as well? Burn cycle. Like, I don't think I have it on the PC. I might, but I kind of recall I had another copy of it somewhere. I might have it on the PC for DOS or something. That's right, I did this last time too. Yeah, like I watched the... So what it is, I burned it, and then I at least had to play through its demo. It feels like a really limited FMV game, but I don't think, like, and I say FMV lightly because I don't even know how much actual full motion video there is. There's a lot of still imagery used. So, like, I even wonder if it's just pre-rendered static images that they use for that. All right, let's see what this opened up. If it opened anything up, so it may not have. Might be wasting my time. We're gonna find out. Nothing there. Nothing there, okay. So I'm not sure what that switch does yet. Yeah, so I think I might have it on Windows in my stash. So it's kind of one I was aware of before. The soundtrack sounds okay. That was actually something that came packed in with the game if you got the actual game, is I had the soundtrack. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. It'll be something where I'll at least try it. I think much like you, I have some reservations about it. It kind of just looks boring. I'm sure a lot of the charm was look at the pre-rendered graphics. Dystopian future, they're at a club, okay. Like, this is all stuff I've seen in other media before. It's nothing that's going to be appealing. It doesn't look ugly. It's not like off-putting. It just... it seems tired. It like kind of the bad side of some of the retro stuff is when you hit those common trends that were happening at certain points, you hit a lot of tired motifs, and I feel like that's a tired motif that I'd be hitting there. So I'm going to ignore that switch and see what that does, because it wasn't clear to me hitting that switch what it did. I might regret it later, but I want to know. I wonder if I messed those up.
Red.
Red. I have to go to the red door there first.
Blue.
Blue. I don't have the yellow there yet. I need a blue door. There's green. Okay, they gave me those boots and stuff, but I need like a blue door. Should I have gone through that red door, I think? Yeah, probably. Okay. Yeah. Agreed.
Yellow.
So yeah, I think, like I mentioned, I want to at least take a decent look at it. I don't know if I would devote. I think the real question is, would I devote a whole streaming session to checking it out? Or it'd be like, we do like a half hour, I go, okay, we're gonna turn on something that's actually good now. You know, that's a very real possibility. Like this game I can do. It's got depth. It's actually like a full-fledged game with what happened with that? Maybe I just waited out for that to change order, because it was in a better order for me before.
Yellow.
Slippery thumbs. Yeah, like, that might end up being like, alright, we'll give it a half hour.
Yellow.
If nothing compelling happens, off it goes. Some games are like that. It just is. We only got so much time in our lives. And honestly, with a backlog of games that would be significantly better, you know, why take up that much with Burn Cycle? I vaguely recall like people saying good things about Burn Cycle. I think. I don't think I'm just remembering like advertising from when I was like reading up on CDI stuff. It's hard for me to remember though. There we go.
Red.
So I think I want red. Was it red up top I think I want? Yeah, I think that's what I want for the yellow key then. But I need the shoes first. Let's get those shoes. Yeah. Okay.
Yellow.
Let's go yellow.
Green.
Go green. Green's up top. I guess we got all of our candy, yeah. So that thing is just a trick. I guess technically what you could do is if you mess up the doors, you go all the way back to the beginning.
Hey, you're not so bad after all.
Hey, you're not so bad after all. Wow, you're a pretty cool kid. We should go play yo-yos sometime. Throw some rocks in the lake at the playground. Spray paint some cats or whatever people do. I don't know what kids do. So we got a rock out there. Well, okay. What do we want to do about it? Well, I guess we could just try this first. This will be wasting time. So we're going to be wasting moves here. Keep that in mind. Whoa, you're pretty cool for a kid. There's also with me not knowing what all I need exactly. If I need all the stones, then we gotta start actually thinking like big brain thinking. Because I'm definitely not big brain thinking, okay? Ain't doing that. Okay. What is that? Okay, well, let's do this first. Yeah, I'm not ready to release the hounds yet. Oh, that's interesting. I did not do that. So I need to get a stone over there. Now this all comes into focus, huh? I think we got a pretty clear path for a stone. Do we have a stone? I have a stone. Okay. We got one. Let's make it count. And now we got 500 more. So what do I do with these? Do I crash them into the candy? Is there another path? Let's check around this island thing, see what else we got. Because that whole like X mark block thing, I'm not sure about that. You know what I mean? I mean, it looks like maybe I throw stones at that? Maybe. Let's find out. I might. Worst case, I don't, and I just wasted my time. It's either that or I'm building a path the other way. You know, let's check that out, so I'm not gonna be able to get that rock out anyway, right? Okay. That's why we check. It's for the exit. Okay. So that takes us to the exit. There's nothing else here. Oh, for like burn cycle? Maybe? Like, I don't know if there's a way to do this without wasting 2 stones. You know what I mean? Like, I think I have to waste the stones. No matter how I shake it. Well, I think I did 3 last time. So, what I want to do then is... This. There just aren't many ways to free those up, you know what I mean? Unless I can, like, get to the side of one. Maybe? Gosh, I don't know. Just for science, I'm going to see if rushing rocks and that does anything. It does, okay. So, thinking through this a little bit. Is there anything I can do to, like, save a stone? Because I think... Was I short before? Gosh, I don't remember. I'm gonna go with losing 2 stones here because I can't... Off the top of my head, I can't think of a way to save another stone. Obviously, 1 has to go there. Go up top. So we know that. I'm just not sure if there's a way to save another one. So I think all of them on the right side, they need to be there to make that bridge. So those will not be available to me. This gives me 2 to spare. And I need 1 to go across everything, right? So I think that's gonna have to happen now no matter what. I don't think we avoid that. Again, like the... And this gets me the stone to go across. apparently money bags are also candy. Keep that in mind. I think in theory they should run to the bomb, right? Yeah. Which is kind of cool. And I think... I'm coming to... I can go to the bomb and then waste all my progress. That's good. Let's do that some more. That was really cool. Radical, in fact. Okay. Let's do this all over again. Okay. Actually, you know what? Second thought. I think we're playing tired. I think we need... Call it quits here while we're ahead. Cause I'm playing tired, yo.
I know it's not original, but hasta la vista, baby.
That one's for you right there. I mean, Burn Cycle could be like, again, like you were saying, the killer app thing. It's possible.
Hi, I'm Dimo. Do you like candy as much as
I don't know. Have you seen where Burn Cycle is kind of held up as a really like good game? Because even presentation wise, I would kind of say Tetris.
Let's take a look at the cool dudes that made this game possible.
I almost want to say like Tetris might have a better presentation, just because of the background music kind of thing, than what Burn Cycle would offer. I mean, Burn Cycle kind of reminds you of an emptier experience with Dune. And are both of those? All right, so I don't know. Burn Cycle is not done by Cryo, but even then, Lost Eden's also on the CDI, and that's by Cryo. And that's actually much more akin to Dune, and a much more impressive game than Burn Cycle from what I can tell so far. So, I mean, and Lost Eden's that was multi-console or multi-platform, and it's got dinosaurs and things. It's got a lot going on for it. Oh, what other games do I have in? I got my CD wallet of burned CDI games. Okay, so I'm not crazy in the whole Burn Cycle being held up by in some regard, which I guess that's good. I'm not crazy. Not crazy about it. That is. There's so yeah, I have Alien Gate and was it Metal Machine or whatever, which that's the same developer as well. I liked Mega Maze. I'll have to show you Mega Maze later. Mega Maze was pretty cool. Like another puzzle game. There are Christmas games. Do you want to see the Christmas games? Let me know. Do you want to see Christmas games? Do you want festive Xmas games? So I have a couple. There's a Peter Gabriel thing too. Yeah, like I don't know. People have weird opinions too, so I don't know. Sure, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's try the remote with the Christmas games. Let's try. Let's see here. Where did I put the case? So we're going to start with Christmas Crisis. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Feel the spirit of Christmas. Oh, I want 2 for my jump. Yeah, we're definitely having to do two-handed on the remote here. Works a lot better on the controller, but then the cursor moves too fast on the controller. So I'm like, do I want to deal with the menus like that? So you got some bona fide, festive Christmas gaming, okay? And I bet you were never like, man, I'm feeling Christmas spirit on the CDI. Well, here you go. There's your taste. You better get ready, sir, and put that in your stocking and stuff it. Bam! Oh, gotta get the points. Not those points. Screw it, we're gonna get those points. Bam! 25. No! 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 Oh, Angel. Let's go, Santos. And this is probably the, Oh, there's an enemy there? Oh, that's cool, okay. This is probably the, I don't want to say lower quality, but certainly less refined platformer of the 2 Christmas platformer games I know of for the CDI. Because the other one, Christmas Country, you can, like, run. It's much more of, like, a Mario-inspired platformer in terms of jumping, obstacles, things like that. Oh, I missed my gamepad. Good job, kid. Don't do drugs. Da 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 da. I think we're in heaven. Bang. Now we're just gonna finish it. Yeah, like what a nice little festive game to play. I would play this during the holiday season. This will be fun to do. Ooh, all the IO. Fancy lad. feel like I've discovered all the issues with these laptops. It will all be fixed. How did I did not touch that car. I refuse to believe that. Oh, honky, please. Okay, Santa. Santa from the streets. Oh, that had some arc. Is that it? Game over. And to all a good night. And then we'll show you the... Oh, actually, we're going to put in our name. We have to put in some names. So is this like a... I don't know what these are for. Is this meant to be like a password thing? Or like a cheat code thing? It's cute. Maybe kind of like an advent calendar-esque thing for upcoming to Christmas? I don't know. Oh, thanks. See, that's sweet. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I wonder if it's got secrets. Maybe cheat codes through using the advent calendar symbols? All like Mortal Kombat-esque like? I don't know. But we'll call it there. It's getting late enough during the weekday. But again, we're like more gems on the platform here. It's enjoyable. I am enjoying the kids, exactly. Like, it's the variety is very nice on the CDI, especially some of the casual variety that fits where I'm at right now for sure. And you can burn discs, and at least as of right now, they can run. We'll see what happens in the future for the lasers and stuff. Hopefully, an ODE comes out at some point. That'd be good. But if not, even then, enjoy it while it lasts. CDI. Huzzah. Anyway, yes, have a good night. To all a good night. It's Christmas. Come on now.